Asalamu Alaykum. I pray you are all in the best of health and iman. My name is Hanifa and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my Learning the Quran series. We have reached lesson number 6. In this lesson, we are going to introduce pronunciations, and this is where the fun part begins. So let's start. We will start off with Harkahs. Now, Harkah in English is known as diacritics. Now, what does diacritics mean? In simple words, diacritics are the marks that are put above or below, through or on a letter. Now, in lesson 5, I put a passage from the Quran at the end of the video. Now, from that passage, you would have noticed that there are markings on top and below the letters. Those markings are called the harakahs. Now, in Arabic, these harakahs, these diacritics, affect the way the word is pronounced. Let's look into it with more detail, InshaaAllah. Now, the first harakah that we'll be studying is a fatha. Now, this circle that we have here, just imagine it to be a letter. A fatha is this marking as on top of the letter. That will have an a sound. Then we have a fathatan, which is basically a double fatha, and it sounds like an. So a fatha has an a sound, and a fathatan has an un sound. Next we have is a kasra. Now, a kasra is this marking that is placed below a letter. It has an e sound. And we also have a kasratan, which is, in other words, a double kasra, which has an in sound. Next we have is a dhamma. A dhamma is this marking that is put on top of a letter, and it has an u sound. And we also have a dhammatan, which is basically a double dhamma, and it has an un sound. So far we've got an a, e, u sound, and the double harakahs, which is an, in, un. Fairly easy, right? Apart from these harakahs, we also have something called a sakin. Now, a sakin is this little marking that is put on top of a letter. Now, what this does, it kind of stops the whole pronunciation. So I can't really give you an example of how it'll sound because it stops the pronunciation. You'll understand it more when we come to that lesson, InshaaAllah. And we have something called a shadda, which is this little W that is put on top of a letter. Now, shadda, what it is when two of the same letters are come together, so they are joined. This is again something that I can't pronounce, but inshallah we will look at it in more detail when we come to that lesson. Apart from these harakahs, we also have something called a standing fatha. So if you just imagine the fatha to be standing upwards, we have a standing kasra. The standing kasra will still be underneath the letter, but it will just be straight, standing up straight. And we also have an upside down dhamma, which elongates the sound. unfortunately I can't find those on the Arabic keyboard that I'm using on my computer. So if any of you can help me with that, that'll be great. I've tried to check a few Arabic keyboards, but I can't seem to find those particular markings, as well as the muds. So we have a little mud and we have a big mud. And again, the standing fatha, the standing kasra, the upside down dhamma, and the small mud and the big mud, it's all to do with elongation. So it basically elongates the sound of these harkah so far. But inshallah, we will look at it in more details. If any of you could help me with that, that'll be great. Inshallah, near the time I will try to figure something out just to make it a lot easier for both of us, inshallah. So I hope this lesson will be of benefit to you. Please don't forget to check out our Facebook page for the latest updates. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. May Allah make this easy for all of us and accept all of our efforts. Ameen. Take care. Asalamu Alaykum.